4 decades, Upper Egypt was a land of promise, rich in history, culture, and resilience, yet held back by poverty and limited opportunity. Home to 1/3 of Egypt's population, the region contributed just 13% of national GDP in 2016. Infrastructure was weak, job opportunities scarce, and many were forced to leave their hometowns in search of better prospects.
الوضع قبل ما تحصل المحطة كان سيء خالص، وممكن كانت تعدي علينا 4 أيام 3 أيام الماء ما جيناش نهائي أساسا.
المنطقة الصناعية كان يعني الطرق كانت أوحش، خدمات مطحن خاصة مثلا كان موضوع الكهرباء كان موضوع مشكلة لحد ما وصلت لنا.
But beneath the hardship lay extraordinary potential, human talent, natural resources, and a community spirit waiting to be unleashed. In 2018, that potential found its moment. The government of Egypt, in partnership with the World Bank, launched the Upper Egypt Local Development Program, a bold national reform to empower local administration, boost competitiveness, and build inclusive prosperity from the ground up. With an investment of $957 million, UELDP set out to transform not only Upper Egypt's economy, but the very way Egypt practices local governance, shifting from top-down planning to performance-based, accountable, citizen-centered development. Launched first in Wesoohag and Kina, then expanded to Menya and Asyut, the program's success sparked a national wave of replication. Its principles now guide local development efforts across the country. The mission was clear: to make Upper Egypt competitive, connected, and inclusive. Through its twin pillars, business competitiveness and infrastructure and service delivery, UELDP tackled the toughest barriers: weak services, limited authority, low investment, and inadequate infrastructure. Industrial zones that once stood half-empty now operate at record occupancy levels. Processing times for business and construction licenses dropped by more than 25%, driven by digital one-stop-shop reforms. Thousands of enterprises, from micro-enterprises to medium industries, gained access to improved infrastructure and business support. Agricultural, furniture, handicrafts, and textile clusters were revitalized, turning local strengths into competitive edges. And as a result, 4 industrial zones were fully developed, while management systems in 6 others were modernized and upgraded. Essential utilities, from water and sanitation to electricity and transport linkages, were completed and integrated. This contributed to an increase in occupancy rates across industrial zones compared to 2018, and created over 396,000 direct and indirect job opportunities. At the same time, 12,000 small and medium enterprises received financial and technical support, while 79,000 new business entities benefited from improved investment procedures and streamlined administrative services. For the first time, Upper Egypt's governorates became true investment destinations, trusted by businesses for efficient, transparent, and well-managed industrial land and services. More than 8.3 million citizens benefited directly from improved roads, sanitation networks, water access, and public facilities. Over 32 billion Egyptian pounds worth of infrastructure projects were planned and delivered with verified quality standards. These improvements ushered in a measurable rise in human development indicators across the 4 targeted governorates. Poverty rates declined after having exceeded 60% in several rural districts before the program. Unemployment fell to around 6% compared to 13% in 2018. Today, citizens are no longer observers, they are participants.
قبل البرنامج لو كنت هكمل ما كنتش هكمل خالص، لان البرنامج اداني دفعه شديده في الغاز وفي الكهرباء. لو ما فيش برنامج ما كنتش هعمل مصنع حديد.
Public consultations shape investment priorities, and grievance systems resolve issues with a 99% closure rate. Governorate websites now disclose budgets, investment plans, and results. Citizen satisfaction with infrastructure services has surpassed 80%, An unprecedented milestone. For the first time, local administrations are empowered to deliver a wider range of public services than in previous programs, while playing a stronger role in driving local economic development. These efforts now encompass a comprehensive portfolio of programs, including the Local Economic Development Program, the Urban and Rural Development Program, the Environmental Improvement Program, the Local Transport and Roads Program, the Local and Community Services Support Program, and the Local Administration and Technical Support Program. What began as a pilot in 2 governorates is now a national model of decentralized development, recognized by the World Bank and the United Nations for advancing the Sustainable Development Goals. Today, Upper Egypt is no longer lagging, it is leading. From administrative fragility to institutional strength, from outmigration to attraction, from dependency to empowerment. This is only the beginning. These figures tell a powerful story, a story of targets exceeded, lives improved, and a region transformed. Most importantly, they tell the story of a governance model that works, one that empowers local administrations, engages citizens, and delivers sustainable results. This is the new Upper Egypt, a region of opportunity, innovation, and dignity. Transforming regions, empowering people, building the future.